Flattened and flooded. Evidence of the sheer ferocity of Ida that, while not as devastating as Hurricane Katrina 16 years ago, has left an indelible mark on the region. This 70-year-old's home in Homer, Louisiana, evidence of Ida's impact.
I was born here. We went through all the major hurricanes here. So I figured I could stay in here, and ride this one out, but I couldn't, Things just started falling apart, blowing away on me. I ain't got a dry spot in the house. My roof gone. I lost all my clothes, my furniture, my appliances, everything. Right now, I got nothing.
New Orleans, the largest city in the state, imposed a nighttime curfew to prevent crime and looting after catastrophic transmission damage left much of the city without power as some 25,000 utility workers labored to bring the city back online. The president earlier declaring the state a major disaster area.
We've been working with the electric sector throughout the night and all day today to assess and understand the full extent of the damage. To accelerate the process, I've asked the Federal Aviation Administration to work today with Louisiana and Mississippi electric companies to authorize the use of surveillance drones to assess Ida's damage to energy infrastructure, while ensuring those flights do not disrupt aerial search and rescue operations.
Searing temperatures in the region above 30 degrees Celsius, coupled with high humidity, has made the absence of electricity felt that much more acutely, with long queues wrapped around blocks in some places as people waited for fuel to power their generators. Neighbors shared swimming pool water to flush toilets and even bathe, as authorities scrambled to open cooling centers, providing water and ready-to-go meals, while urging those who evacuated not to return to their homes as yet. The impact of the storm on oil production and fuel transportation also expected to send prices higher.
Looks like a bomb dropped. It's going to take a very long time for us to get back to the way things were, if we even can.
Ida made Katrina look like a warm summer breeze. Yeah, I was not anticipating. This is craziness what happened. Ida is wow. And that, just for frame of reference, had 12 4-foot rebars holding it into the ground. Picked it up, threw it around like it was a napkin.
As the United Nations again warns that disasters brought on by natural events like Ida have increased fivefold over the past 40 years, driven by climate change.
The number of affected people and the economic loss is getting higher and higher because of the increase and frequency and intensity of extreme weather events and climate change. And we've seen this this year alone during this summer. In the month of July, which was the hottest since records began, there were heat waves and there were floods. So we are not, unfortunately, in a safe place. And the report tells us that the 50-year trend is quite alarming.
The National Hurricane Center already monitoring Tropical Storm Larry off Africa's west coast, expected to become a major hurricane before the weekend. Sherwin Briceby's SABC News, New York.